Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining today's webinar. Today, I will introduce you our new series named XBI Active, along with our new first product in this range, Fucoidan Immun. I am Enver Keleshzadeh. I am a clinical nutritionist and doctoral researcher at the University of Wolverhampton. So first, we will start with our new product, Fucoidan Immun. First of all, I would like to tell what is Fucoidan. Fucoidan is actually my PhD topic as well that I was doing last 5 years. Is a long-chain sulfated polysaccharide found in various species of brown algae or seaweeds. So as we all are aware, many people are every year increasingly unfortunately getting viruses, and Fucoidan stops the development of colds, allowing you to get back on your feet faster. The main function of this complex is to reduce the risk of developing complications, increases resilience of the body against infectious diseases, affects all stages of the disease, helping to relieve the condition and accelerate recovery, enhances antiviral protection, increases resistance of the body and the performance, increases resistance to stress and reduces the level of anxiety, reduces risk of developing complications, contributes to rapid elimination of herpetic rash, and improves brain circulation. The Fucoidan consists of, as an ingredient, Fucoidan, nucleotides from hydrolyzed enzymatic milk of salmon, kelp from Laminaria from a Japanese, XBI, our branded adjuvant, betulin, peptides from enzymatic hydrolyze of squid ganglia, vitamin A, and vitamin D. Fucoidan, the function of the Fucoidan is to strengthen the immune system, increases adaptability in the body, increases resistance to bacterial and viral infections, exhibits antiviral activity against viruses such as herpes and cytomegalovirus, adenovirus, coronavirus, and influenza virus. Fucoidan is able to destroy altered cells during inflammatory processes, has anti-tumor properties. Fucoidan also exhibits anticoagulant effects, which prevents the formation of clots and significantly reduces the gastritis caused by Helicobacter pylori, and as well as the amount of these bacteria. Furthermore, Fucoidan promotes the healing of stomach and duodenal ulcers, improves liver health, improves skin and hair condition, and also stimulates the formation of new collagen, reduces the sugar and blood cholesterol levels. And our next ingredient in this formulation is nucleotides that they have in this complex. Nucleotides are coming from hydrolyzed enzymatic milk of salmon. These nucleotides have a high immunotherapeutic effect. They lower blood cholesterol levels, enhance reproductive functions, increase resistance to infections by pathogens, improve metabolism of normally functioning cells, and correct it in damaged cells. Furthermore, nucleotides activates the mechanism of natural restoration of immunity, enhances the physical and mental performance, improves sleep, promotes rapid recovery of the body after illness and heavy physical and intellectual stress, provide fat-soluble vitamin transfer processes, the breakdown of fats and cholesterol, improve memory, nervous system, liver function, and delay the aging processes of the body cells. The next ingredient is kelp. As I said, it's a Japanese Laminaria. It contains vitamins C and D, group B vitamins, which play an important role in the development of antibodies, carotenoid, which is also known as protein A, folic acid, bromine, iron and copper, and very important, iodine, 53 micrograms per capsule. Iodine is extremely useful for the proper functioning of the thyroid glands. It supports mental and physical activity and has antimicrobial and mucolytic effect. Iodine is basically immunity. And Laminaria thallus contain a large amount of mineral salts, potassium, calcium, cobalt, magnesium, manganese, zinc, chromium, vanadium, selenium, and nickel. Laminaria has anti-inflammatory and anti-tumor and immunostimulatory properties. It removes toxins from the body, as well as heavy metal salts and radionuclides. It has positive effect on the functioning of the heart and brain, preventing the development of atherosclerosis. Fucoidan is the most important component of the kelp responsible for immune support. In the East, kelp is deservedly called as sea ginseng. It's used for disease of cardiovascular system, coronary heart disease, atherosclerosis, and anemia. It lowers cholesterol levels and improves blood composition. Now we continue our next ingredient, which is betulin. Betulin has several properties. Just to tell you some of them, betulin has antiviral, immunomodulatory, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-tumor, anti-mutagenic, hepatoprotective, which is in liver, chlorotic, anti-leutrogenic, hypocholesterolemic, hypolipidemic, anti-hypoxidant, gastroprotective, neuroprotective, antiseptic, and so on. The mechanisms of the anti-HIV effect of betulin is associated with blocking the stage of fusion of the outer shell of the virus with the cell membrane, as well as suppressing the reproduction of the virus. Betulin also effectively suppress the herpes virus and also have an immunostimulating effect, stimulating the production of the antibodies which fight against them. Betulin is non-toxic and has no side effects. Betulin has been established for avian influenza viruses, which is also known as bird flu, as you commonly known, influenza A, herpes simplex virus, hepatitis C, and HIV. We are now continuing with peptides and amino acids. As I said, these are derived from enzymatic hydrolysis of squid ganglia. On the right-hand side, you can see where the nerves and ganglia of squid are found. Studies have shown that squid ganglia-based peptides have a point effect on virus-damaged cells and an increased immune response, reducing the intoxication period and accelerating recovery time. The biologically active substance of ganglia are molecular nutrition for the cells of the brain, central and peripheral nervous system. Squid ganglia are also able to maintain balance of basic immunoglobulins, which is disturbed with age. We are talking about these very coveted antibodies such as immunoglobulin M and immunoglobulin G. In older people, the presence of opportunistic diseases may reduce the production of antibodies or their optimal ratio. So the immune response to the virus is not sufficient, which increases the risk of severe disease or consequences. I would like to also mention that this enzymatic hydrolysis of squid nerve ganglia consists of 84% of low molecular weight peptides and 13% from free amino acids. The next ingredient is vitamin A. It is involved in the production and functioning of white blood cells, which help to catch and eliminate bacteria and other pathogens. Vitamin A is not only a regulator of immunity, but also supporter of self-learning and development of the immune system, which is responsible for its balance. Vitamin A deficiency is associated with recurrence of SARS. After COVID disease, it is necessary to restore the supply of vitamin, as its deficiency may slow the recovery of the lung tissue. Thus, it is necessary for the lung tissue and helps them to work properly. Vitamin A helps strengthen dull, brittle hair, prevent and reduce their loss. Thanks to its action, their texture changes. They become thicker, silky, smooth, and less split. Vitamin A also is the most important vitamin, as you know, for the vision. Vitamin A helps to modulate immune function, and the higher the level of vitamin A in our blood, basically, the stronger your defenses against herpes and other viruses, which is very important nowadays, as we are dealing with a lot of different kinds of viruses at the moment, unfortunately. The next ingredient is vitamin D. A high level of vitamin D in the blood is associated with immunity to the herpes simplex virus, and it also prevents outbreaks if there is already an infection in the body. Anemia and other disease can impair the absorption of vitamin D by 30 or more, And in particular, it reduces its concentration in the blood, which we definitely do not want. The joint reception of V3 in our complex with laminaria will help in this situation. Vitamin D is an important modulator of also the brain development. Vitamin D is an immunomodulator, which is important not only for strengthening the immune system, but also restoring its power, which may be directed against the body. And now, as I said, the Fucoidan we have in our, as I told you, with other ingredients, and this is enhanced by our new series of products, XBI Active. And we will have further products coming very shortly and I will be very excited to announce them to you very, very shortly. And so I would like to now take this opportunity to introduce you our new series, XBI Active. So XBI consists of 4 ingredients. The first one is piperine, the second one is ginger root extract, third one is amla, and the fourth one is the fulvic acid, which you can see their pictures on the right hand side. So the first component of the XBI is piperine. It increases the active transport of nutrients and bioavailability. Bioavailability is different than the absorption. Bioavailability is how fast it goes into our bloodstream and then to the where it is like the targeted cells. So like how effectively is absorbed in very, very simple terms, because it's like a little bit complex in very simple terms. Bioavailability refers to the efficiently absorption of any vitamin or mineral that is included in a formulation. So piperine, as a water-soluble, the piperine increases the active transport and bioavailability of water-soluble ingredients by 40%, fat-soluble by 60%, and it's completely insoluble in 10 times. The second ingredient in the XBI is the ginger root extract. Ginger root extract, it regulates the bowel function and facilitates absorption. Ginger root extract also contains gingerols. It stabilizes the nervous and cardiovascular systems. It reduces inflammation and reduces pain, improves digestion, protects the stomach, protects the liver from drugs and heavy metals, is an antioxidant. It slows down aging and protects DNA. It's able to fight infections, enhances brain cognition, significantly accelerates cell turnover and metabolism, and enhances the natural process of cleansing the liver and the blood. You can see in here, like there's some category in the first column, and in the second column there are some compounds. You can see on the third column, ginger alone. In here, you can see some values. I would like to summarize them, what it means in here. Ginger, when it's administered alone, there is a percentage enhancement-wise, there is an increase in the bioavailability, in the absorption where we need in the target cells, target area of the body. There is a significant increment. But when you add ginger and piperine together, this effect is further enhanced. As you can see, like the first, like all the ingredients in here, there's like a significant increase when these ingredients are, ginger and piperine are added together. There's a further effect. And the third ingredient is amla, which known as Emlica officinalis is the Latin name, or Indian gooseberry, has been used in India for thousands of years in many Ayurvedic formulas. It helps the digestive tract to properly absorb food, vitamins, and trace elements. It enhances the transport of blood cells to and from tissues. It's one of the most powerful antioxidants. It increases the number of red blood cells. It stimulates the synthesis of hemoglobin, helps with weak tissue generation, reduces the bioavailability of saturated fatty acids and cholesterol by 60%. It slows down the natural aging processes, induces autophagy, supports liver health, promotes the elimination of toxins and heavy metals, and increases the protective functions of the body. Now we're continuing with the fourth ingredient of the XBI is the fulvic acid. Fulvic acid reacts with mineral molecules and break them down into bioavailable substance in the form of ions, which easily penetrate cell membranes. It is nature's strongest electrolyte and is capable of potentiating and enhancing the beneficial effects of any substance with which that may be combined. Fulvic acid increases the absorption of calcium up to 140%, magnesium up to 22%, iron up to 178%, and zinc up to 541%. Fulvic acid, also known as shalgic acid, contains a huge amount of supersaturated antioxidants, superoxide dismutases, enzymes, amino acids, natural antibiotics, and fungicides. Fulvic acid also transport and detox properties. They involve in tissue regeneration, they have cardioprotective properties, they have anti-inflammatory, anti-allergenic properties. Also, they have antioxidant, anti-tumor, immunomodulatory, antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal activities. I would like to recap and collate everything I mentioned in my previous slides. Once again, Fucoidan is recommended to strengthen your immunity during colds. When you are dealing with the viral diseases, it accelerates your recovery. It restores the body after suffering the viral illness. It helps to also normalize the intestinal microflora thanks to Fucoidan, which is a polysaccharide which takes a huge part in this process. It reduces the blood viscosity. It helps to improve performance. It reduces and normalizes the cholesterol and sugar levels. It slows down aging for gastrointestinal diseases and the prevention of the cancer thanks to its antioxidant properties. And here is how the product looks like in real hands. Now I would like to tell how you can use this product. Fucoidan Immun plus XBI Active is recommended to take 1 capsule a day with a meal. You can take this periodically. The duration of continuous admission is 30 days. You can also take this product if you are in contact with sick person or if you are sick, basically, and we have a specific regimen for this one. So you can see in this table on the left-hand side, in the first column, which is the sickness day 1. You can take 3 capsules in the morning and 3 capsules in the evening in the first day of the sickness or contact with the sick person. In the second day, you can take 2 capsules in the morning and 2 capsules in the evening. In the third day, you can take 2 capsules again, similar to day 2, and 2 capsules in the evening. On the fourth day of the illness, again, 2 capsules in the morning and 2 capsules in the evening. And the fifth day, you can take 1 capsule in the morning and 1 capsule in the evening. So this is how recommended Fucoidan Immun and XBI. Now it's your time to explore. Thank you very much for listening to me today and wish you have a nice day. Thank you so much.